How's it going, y'all? We're back with another one. This time a little lore dump. This time going over some of the partners Celeste has had over the years. The one on the left, Molly, a tiefling in this universe, and on the right, Endymion. And if you know anything about Greek mythology, you know Celeste and Endymion are entangled in a quite, I don't want to say interesting, but more along the lines of a tumultuous relationship, if you can call it that. Endymion in Greek mythology was a beautiful young man who spent much of his life in perpetual sleep. Endymion's parentage varies from different people depending on when and where the story is told. But some of them say he was originally the king of Elis. According to one tradition, Zeus offered him anything that he might desire, and he chose everlasting sleep, in which he might remain youthful forever. According to another version of the myth, Endymion's eternal sleep was a punishment inflicted by Zeus because he had attempted to have a sexual relationship with Zeus's wife Hera. In any case, Endymion was loved by Selene, so the goddess of the moon, who visited him every night while he lay asleep in a cave of Mount Latmus in Caria. According to the myth, she bore him 50 daughters. A common form of the myth represents Endymion as having been put to sleep by Selene herself, such that she might enjoy his beauty undisturbed. Obviously, with my remixing of the story, certain things are going to change. For instance, the Zeus connection and all that. I'm going to keep that out of this, just for my own personal taste and the narrative I'm trying to tell. Because this piece, to me, when I seen the reference photo I based this off of, like, it perfectly represented what I was feeling at the moment. Entropy, feeling of dysfunction, disorganization caused by outside factors. And what better way to represent that than by two figures who Celeste has come to love in her young adulthood, both of which have had lasting impacts on her life. Senior. The story between these three, the dynamic, all that stuff, has yet to be written. But more or less, it'll be something to do with my own personal experiences, as does the rest of Celeste's journey, seeing that she's the character that's most like me, aside from ones I haven't introduced yet. But maybe it'll give more insight into the artist behind the art. Who knows? Not saying I'm getting stabbed or anything like that. Nah, but like, you know what I mean. I debated if I wanted to even include a version of Endymion in my story, because some of the things that I had planned out, I don't know, I didn't know whether or not it would make sense to introduce a love interest, several of which whom by the end of the story will have their own endings, conclusions. It's just a bunch of narrative plot threads I have to work through. But yeah, Pete the Ways on them. I'm proud of myself on that one, because as a former wave for myself, I have locks now, but when I did, that was a one struggle I had trying to draw, and now that I don't even have them anymore, I know how to like render them in my style per se. One thing about my enemy is that him and Celeste have known each other for basically their whole lives. They both are blooded and both have escaped the cult that they grew up in at different times, of course. Celeste was first, and then Mian followed a couple years after her, so it wasn't too much taking place. But Molly, the one on the left, not too much on the story because I already had a plan for her before she was even drawn up or conceived. But just to give you a little bit of insight, she's a hunter, not like Celeste, more like a hunter of the blooded, so like a vampire hunter. But that's all for now. Let me know what you think. Catch you in the streams. Thank you for all your support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Stay rotten.